Amateurs. We rolling?
We're rolling.
Alrighty. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm good.
That's good. I'm very good. So guys, I was sitting here today with Faith, one of our incredible tribe members here at Exalto, and your story is super inspiring to me and everyone else here because I guess I know a little bit more of like the journey that you've been on and where you're at now. And yeah, I'm very proud of the changes that you're making, and I can see it in your energy and just your presence and everything. So first of all, I'm very proud of you, and well done. So for everyone watching, tell me a little bit about what you had experienced before Exalto.
Sure. I've just come from a really heavy hip-based training,
Yep.
and just knowing what I know now, flogging myself just
Yep.
every day, going in, training 6 times a week, leaving just with absolutely nothing left and pretty much being spent for the rest of the day. And I did that for years.
Yeah, so just like high stress.
Yep.
But you kind of don't realise it because you just think, oh, it's training and I'm stressing, I'm sweating, and it's right. You don't realise the amount of stress you're putting into your body, right?
Yeah, coming to the end of that journey, I really had started to understand for myself. And then in an environment too where, you take pre-workouts and all of those things, and
Yep.
I had adrenal fatigue.
Yeah.
And you can imagine, what that was doing to my body, giving myself stimulants and then training that hard consistently. It was just complete breakdown.
Yeah. And you had a little go with the yoga as well, so you tried to go a bit of yin and settle and let it, but it's really finding something that integrates multiple things to really allow you to grow, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You've got to have it all, bit of everything.
So what was really, what inspired you to come to us and really gain some help?
I knew that I had to do something different. I was, just always exhausted and never feeling better. It was, people I know coming here, knowing you, seeing your journey and just how amazing you are and your transition as well. Just inspiring. And I want to be part of that.
Yeah. It's so rewarding to be in that position to share this stuff, and I guess we all have to do the inner work, but doing the work as a coach and a human allows you to open your heart more and be more vulnerable and show other people the way. And so I'm thankful that you're here. What pains have you felt you've got rid of since you've started training at Exalto? Because there was a lot of pain previously, maybe mental, emotional, physical.
Yeah.
What are you really starting to notice is a big change now?
How long you got?
Sure.
Okay.
The best of the crop.
Okay. First off, mentally, in April this year, I've come off, 2 or 3 of the hardest years of my life where it feels like I'm getting kicked everywhere I turn. I wouldn't say I was suicidal, but in April I didn't want to be here anymore.
Yeah.
I was done. I didn't want this life it was Groundhog Day every day. That's changed for me, having you and having Connor teaching us mindset, the breath work. I could go on about it for hours.
You felt that's had like a really
Huge.
significant change in your mind?
Yeah, and having that group of beautiful people every morning that are on that journey, we all acknowledge that we're all some way totally different, and you get to find another way to do something by hearing, other people's stories.
I feel when people hear things about like the breath work and the mindset, they're kind of like, oh, it's la-di-da stuff, but until you experience it and you practice it, you feel your lens change. You feel your outlook on life change, and you go, whoa, where was I before?
Yeah, it's life changing.
What's it helping you with outside of the gym, like having that different lens?
Just everything. It's really reminding me to be grateful, even though life's still tough and business is tough. You're still always in the back of your mind. You've got that gratitude. You've then got the tools with the breath work that when you're having a hard day or there's a confrontation or having to stand up for yourself, whatever that is in life, you have those tools to just dial it back in and ground yourself and take a breath, and you're the calm. You can take on anything and just change and let it roll off.
And it's free.
It is free.
Breath is free.
Yeah.
It's like the funniest thing about it is we have all these things that we could pay money for, but they're all in here. And when we learn them, like,
Yeah.
it's incredible, right?
Yeah, and you just have to show up for yourself.
Mm.
You know, you can be, I've been stuck in that mindset for the last 3 years with business. I'm so busy, I'm so tired, I'm working myself into the ground, and if I'm not there, this, or whatever the excuse was, it's up to you. You've got to change, you've got to do the hard work.
Certainly do.
Yeah.
And you are doing the work.
I am.
Awesome. I wanted to talk a little bit about the pain and mobility aspect, because that's a big part of what we do, and I know that you've felt those results in your body. It's coming off, flogging yourself. How have you felt the pain reduction, or how does your body feel now compared to when you wanted to sign up?
It feels so different. I'm not waking up aching every day, feeling like I'm trapped in my body. I think that's the biggest way I felt, and that I was old before my years.
Yeah.
I'm just constantly aching. So in 2015, I completely shattered my humerus to pieces and tore off my whole deltoid muscle. So that arm functions very differently, and due to a few other high impact injuries that I've had, my neck just constantly goes. So I found in that high intensity environment, once a week I would pull my neck, and it'd be 2 or 3 days not being able to turn my head and still try and get through it. I haven't had that since I first started here.
We had it the first week.
Yeah.
That first little change up of training, you're like, oh, and we're like, just trust the process.
That's right, and being taught there's a slower way, there's a better way, there's no ego, there's no rush, and having that care, someone always being diligent, knowing your injury and being able to guide you with every new movement with that. It's amazing. Yeah, I'm really grateful. Thank you so much.
No, we're so grateful to have you. I mean, especially with your magic in the kitchen. We've just finished
Gotta
the
give
cleanse,
back.
and Faith has made these incredible treats that are they're clean, they're so delicious. And that's a big part of it as well, is like learning how to nourish your body in a way that's healthy, and it's not damaging, it's not restrictive, it's not these stupid things. It's like learn how to live well and thrive. And that's what I've seen on the journey so far. And it's only been short, I'm ready for what's to come. So thank you for being a part of it. We're really grateful for you. And would you recommend this to someone who's kind of on the fence, like, oh, I don't know whether to jump in? It's like, what's your recommendation?
Do it. You have nothing to lose and everything to gain. It's really obviously down to the effort that you put in, but it's life-changing stuff with the most beautiful, authentic, amazing people.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for listening. Thank you very much for putting in the work. It's incredible to see. Thank you. Oh, you double slap. Woo! Yeah.